Furniture, and welcome to my channel. If you missed the first video in this series, it kind of gives a better explanation of what I'm doing here, but basically I am reviewing all of the products that I put in my daily makeup collection for the month. These are from April, and this video is the lipstick and gloss section. In part 1, I did complexion and cheek products, and in part 3, I'm going to be doing eyeshadows. Those will be linked down below. So for this month, I actually only had 2 lip glosses, which kind of took me by surprise when I was assembling everything to do the video. I was like, did I really only have 2 lip glosses this entire month? This is one of my favorite formulas, so it's no surprise that I was content to just use this the whole month. These are the Lemonade lip glosses from Dominique Cosmetics. They were originally released, I think there were 4 or 5 shades of them alongside her Lemonade palette. These 2 specific shades that I happen to have got re-released recently as part of a different collection that she's doing. I don't know if you can still get them or any of the original shades in the pink packaging, but at least these 2 colors are available. These both came in a BoxyCharm. Quite a while ago, I got this one. You can see that the word lemonade is actually like worn off on the tube here. This one is called Peach Tea, and this one is like probably one of my most used lip glosses. It's a perfect kind of neutral shade. It'll go with basically anything. And the other one is Strawberry Lemonade. I really like this one. It's like a cute, fun pink, especially for summer makeup. So this formula, it looks pretty opaque in the tube. It's not quite completely opaque, but I would say there is a fair amount of creaminess to the color. So it's by no means like a clear tinted gloss. Honestly, sometimes when my lips are really dry, I will just put one of these on in place of a balm, even if I'm just like sitting around the house. They are that comfortable, they're that hydrating, and they also smell really good. These next 2 are also from Dominique. These are the Berries and Cream Matte Liquid Lips. I got these pretty recently. I think within the last month or 2. They were at Sephora. They had been marked down. And now I don't know whether that means they were being discontinued altogether or whether Sephora was just getting rid of them. But I jumped at the chance because even though I didn't really know a lot about the formula, colors just looked really pretty. The tubes, unfortunately, like the tubes are kind of rubberized, so you can't really see the shades quite as well. This pink one is called Creamy Pink. It is, as advertised, it's a soft kind of petal pink. And then the other one is Plum Berry. That's actually the shade on my lips right now. It's obviously like a deeper kind of more purple tinted magenta shade. I have not worn them enough to confidently describe their staying power. I will say they're a little bit rubbery on the lips, which is a complaint that I also had about the e.l.f. matte liquid lips, but they are pretty comfortable. This little guy is from Artist Couture, and as I'm sure you probably guessed by the size, this came in an Ipsy. The formula is their Plush Pout, and the shade is Shameless. Honestly, after only wearing this a couple of times, I have decided to toss it because although the color is pretty, the formula is really sticky and goopy and just not very comfortable. And it also smells very strongly of peppermint, which is a scent that does not agree with me. So although the color is pretty and I wanted to like it, it's gotta go. There are some more minis here. These are both from Tarte. I was mad at myself for not including them in my monthly box in February, which is when I had all the other Tarte products. But anyway, these actually were not from Ipsy. I got these each in like 2 different Sephora favorites kits quite a while back. This one is the Tarte Lip Paint Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint. I don't know what shade it is. It's not written on the tube anywhere. The formula is very drying. Like it'll enhance your lip lines like crazy, but honestly, I didn't care. I liked this shade so much because it's the perfect nude shade for my skin tone. And I just liked how kind of, you know, when you kind of want to emphasize the other parts of your face, you put just like a really neutral lip color on. This is so perfect from that. I think I'm actually on the verge of using this up. It might be also partly that it's drying out, but I wore this almost constantly when I first got it, so I was really happy with this one. If I figure out which shade this is and it ever goes on sale, I might pick up a full-size one. And then in a similar shade but a completely different formula, we have the Color Splash lipstick in Beach Babe. It's actually not as pink as the swatches on their website would show. I think it has a bit more of like a yellowy brown undertone to it. Again, you can tell I've worn this way down, but it is like just that emollient and hydrating, very comfortable to wear. Unfortunately, because of that, it has like 0 staying power. It will not last very long. And if you try to eat or drink anything, it gets everywhere. These next 2 are the Kaja Earhart lipsticks. The shades are Boo and Sweetheart. I love this formula. I got this one as a BoxyCharm add-on, and then I liked it so much that when this one went on clearance at Sephora, I picked it up. First of all, can we just talk about how freaking cute the packaging is? Like they're heart-shaped, even to the point of like the tube itself and the bullet are also heart-shaped. I will say that makes it a little bit hard to apply precisely. I think it might almost work better if like the higher part was the point of the heart, like if it was inverted. However, that is my one and only complaint about these. I love the formula so much. They're so pigmented, creamy, but completely opaque, last for hours, feel absolutely weightless on the lips. Like I cannot say enough good things about them. Boo is, they're represented pretty well, I would say, by the color of the tubes. Boo is more of like an iron red shade, and then this one is like a pinky peach. I would absolutely love to try more shades of this. I really hope they're still available somewhere because Sephora doesn't seem to carry them anymore. But yeah, these are great.